Hello and welcome again to another edition of Divrei Torah for the week. In this week's study we read how Yosef reveals himself to his brothers, and after Yosef reveals himself to his brothers, he says to them the following: when you make your way back home to get my father, to get the rest of the family, to come back down to Egypt, al tirgizu badarach. Don't get upset on the way. What does that mean, don't get upset on the way? What are they getting upset about? So one of the rabbis, famous Rabbanim from the last 100 years, says the following. He says, you know what it means, al tirgizu badarach? It means don't start playing the blame game. You know, on the way home, one of them could have turned around to the other and says, you know, it's your fault. It's your fault that this happened. It was your idea, Yehuda, to throw him into the pit. Or it was your idea, Reuven, to sell him. And it was your idea. And it was your idea. And maybe if you would have said it, maybe if this guy would have done something different. And the truth is, it's very easy to lay the blame at everybody else. It's the easiest thing you can do. And Yosef is saying it's over. It's finished. Stop blaming each other. Just go home, bring my father here, and let's get past the situation. And that's really the lesson we can learn from this, etc. And that's really the mature thing to do. Sometimes we get into arguments, and it's always about blame. Oh, I'm not at fault. It was never me. It was always the other person. I'm always right. The other person's always wrong. And even after the whole story is finished, you want to vindicate yourself. You want to turn around and say, it was never my fault in the first place, because it makes you feel better. And Yosef says, that's not the way to behave. That's not the way we do things. That's not why we accomplish things. If you want to get over things, you want to get over quarrels, you want to get over all kinds of different disagreements, the way to do it is by not blaming somebody else. The way to do it is by just saying either it was my fault or forget about whose fault it was. Let's just move on. In life, it's difficult to just move on. But if you want to do the right thing, you want to do the mature thing, and you want to get past any argument, sometimes either it means taking the blame even when you're not at fault, or not discussing the blame. If you keep on playing the blame game, what ends up happening is the machlokas just keeps on going on and on. We don't want machlokas. We want peace. And the way to do it is to stop blaming and just get on with life. Have a very good Shabbos.